What surprised me was the fact that we did need to keep the name. It really did surprise me because, as I sort of mentioned, I was adamant that we were completely changing the name, taking my name out of the business. That was probably the biggest surprise. I think we are reliable, we're nimble, we do what we say we do. I just think from a personal perspective as well, we just look really clean and crisp. And I don't know, I guess with me, that just really resonates in terms of we look like a different professional organisation now than what we did when, yourself, Hamish, you were involved in, before you were involved in the past. Now, we did one recently that normally, I guess I looked at it from a high level when it came across my desk. It's probably 2 weeks work minimum. We ended up doing that in 3 days, and that included multiple hands being on there. I actually did the final review, so I was actually part of it, but I didn't help the development side of things. But when it actually come through to me, and obviously there were other people that had helped out with it, but when it comes through to me, it was like 98% complete. So big shift change. So if you consider that, that's a 70% saving really, when you consider the hours. I'm grateful because it's actually worked out well, because you're already, I guess in that sense, because of what you did at the start with the branding, you already knew our business. So you knew what you actually had to deliver to us. I think what you actually did was understand who we are. But then the second component to that is actually also help us understand who we are. And the third component was then actually understanding where we want to be in the future. I think in terms of another business owner is don't be scared of change. Change is good. Change is refreshing as well. Just essentially do it, right? You keep putting things off. You're just pushing problems down the road. Once you sort of embrace that change is needed, you've already made the decision. You're already 80% there.